Welcome to this video on Wilt Chamberlain, the unstoppable force. He was the most dominant individual force in the history of professional basketball, a giant who redefined what was humanly possible on the court. This program is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts team. Chapter 1, The Genesis of a Giant. Before the records, rivalries, and championships, there was a boy from Philadelphia who was unlike anyone the world had ever seen. Wilt was born to stand out. Born on August 21, 1936, he grew to 7 feet 1 inch by his senior year of high school, towering over his competition. This led to nicknames like Wilt the Stilt and the Big Dipper. As a high school phenom at Overbrook High, Wilt dominated and became one of the most heavily recruited prep players. He was also a national shot put champion, proving his talents extended beyond basketball. More than 200 colleges pursued him. Wilt achieved college stardom at Kansas. His impact was immediate, leading the Kansas Jayhawks to the national championship game in 1957, a heartbreaking triple overtime loss. His elite scoring, rebounding, and athleticism drew the close attention of the NBA. During the 1958-1959 season, Wilt spent a year with the Harlem Globetrotters. This interlude sharpened his skills, expanded his showmanship, and built a worldwide fan base before his professional debut. It provided a unique international stage. Chapter 2, Shattering NBA Records. When Wilt Chamberlain arrived in the NBA, he broke and reshaped the game, leaving a statistical trail no human has come close to matching. In the 1959-1960 season, he was a rookie sensation with the Philadelphia Warriors. His rookie averages were incomprehensible: 37.6 points and 27.0 rebounds per game. He is the only player to claim both Rookie of the Year and MVP in a single debut season. On March 2, 1962, Chamberlain scored 100 points against the New York Knicks. This remains the single greatest individual scoring performance in professional sports history, a record that has stood untouched for over 6 decades. The 1961-62 season featured his unbreakable averages: 50.4 points per game, 25.7 rebounds per game, and 48.5 minutes per game. It remains the single greatest individual statistical season in NBA history. Chamberlain was also the rebounding king. He holds the NBA record for most rebounds in a single game with 55. His career total of 23,924 rebounds is still the all-time NBA record, and he led the league in rebounding 11 times. His scoring dominance meant he was in a league of his own, setting 72 NBA records. He claimed 7 consecutive scoring titles and scored 50-plus points 118 times, benchmarks no modern player has approached. Wilt possessed the dipper and finesse. He had a refined skill set, including his signature one-hand finger roll shot. In 1967-68, he became the only center in NBA history to lead the league in assists, proving his basketball IQ was elite. Chapter 3, Rivalries and Championships. Greatness is defined by the crucible of competition. For Wilt Chamberlain, that crucible had a name: Bill Russell. The Chamberlain versus Russell rivalry is the most storied in NBA history. It highlighted 2 philosophies: Wilt's individual statistical brilliance versus Russell's collective championship winning, a source of frustration that ultimately elevated both men. In the most personally meaningful achievement of his career, Chamberlain led the 76ers to a dominant 68-13 regular season record. He defeated Bill Russell's Celtics, ending Boston's dynasty and claiming his first NBA championship. In 1972, Chamberlain joined the Los Angeles Lakers alongside Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. The Lakers set an NBA record with an astounding 33-game winning streak, earning Wilt his second NBA championship and Finals MVP honors. Wilt's individual accolades showcase a career of recognition, including 4 NBA MVP awards, 13 NBA All-Star selections, and 10 All-NBA team selections, demonstrating sustained excellence. Chapter 4, Beyond the Court. Wilt Chamberlain was one of the most complete athletes and fascinating personalities of the 20th century, going beyond his basketball achievements. Chamberlain's physical gifts made him an unmatched athlete. He was a national shot put champion in college and was considered a potential wide receiver, a boxing opponent for Muhammad Ali, and a world-class decathlete. After retiring from the NBA in 1973, Wilt pursued professional volleyball. He played in and served as president of the International Volleyball Association, earning him a place in the IVA Hall of Fame. Away from the court, Wilt was a flamboyant personality. He owned racehorses and fast cars and was a fixture of the social scene. His larger-than-life persona made him one of the first true celebrity athletes. Chamberlain famously said, "Nobody roots for Goliath." He carried the weight of his own dominance throughout his career. His gifts made it challenging for fans to see his humanity, but this burden made his triumphs hard-won. Chapter 5. Wilt's Enduring Legacy. Decades after his final game, Wilt Chamberlain's name remains synonymous with the outer limits of human athletic achievement, a ceiling no one has yet touched. Wilt Chamberlain has been honored at every major milestone in NBA history. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1978 and named to the NBA's 35th, 50th, and 75th anniversary teams. No player has inspired more rule changes in NBA history. To curb his dominance, the NBA widened the lane, revised free throw rules, and adjusted rules around inbounding the ball, forcing the league to evolve. Chamberlain holds unbreakable records, including his 100-point game, his 50.4 points per game season, and 23,924 career rebounds. These numbers stand as a testament to his dominance. Wilt Chamberlain transcended basketball to become a defining figure of 20th century American culture. He represented a new era of the athlete as a superstar, powerful, complex, and impossible to categorize. The Big Dipper, a legacy etched in stone. Wilt Chamberlain's impact on basketball and culture is profound and lasting. As Oscar Robertson said, "The books don't lie. The numbers speak with absolute authority." Wilt Chamberlain redefined the outer limits of what one human could achieve in a sport, and the record books stand as irrefutable proof. Chapter 6. Wilt's Final Chapter. Every legend has a final act. For Wilt Chamberlain, that act was as dignified and impactful as everything that came before it. Wilt Chamberlain passed away on October 12, 1999, at the age of 63. The basketball world mourned the loss of a man whose presence had permanently altered the game. He left behind a standard of athletic greatness. His number was retired by the Warriors, 76ers, and Lakers, an honor shared by few. Overbrook High School also immortalized him, and his lasting inspiration shapes generations of athletes. The unstoppable force left a lasting impression. Wilt was a phenomenon whose records and rivalries defined an era. No player has ever combined scoring, rebounding, athleticism, and dominance at his sustained level. Wilt Chamberlain is forever in the pantheon of greatness. His records will endure, and the legend of the Big Dipper will never fade. He changed basketball forever, and the world is still measuring up to his standard.